Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
It is Friday, and all of our guests today are brought to you by the sponsor of our poll question, our friends at bet99.net. Rick, every game begins at bet99.net. BC Lions have pitched in when it comes to the possible resurrection of SFU's currently dormant football program. BC Lions camp opens May 10th in Kamloops, the first preseason game May 29th at Saskatchewan. The list of things going on with the Lions goes on and on, including yesterday we found out they're changing their look. New uniforms, black at home, light gray. They call it fog gray on the road. And we're joined now by BC Lions owner, friend of the show, Amar Doman. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm good, guys. Good morning. I thought you guys would still be wearing those uniforms. What happened?
I wore it for 2 hours last night. Also wore it sleeping last night. It's in the laundry. I got to tell you, Amar, I got two teenage boys. They love them. Yeah. I took the uniform home, and they absolutely loved it. So black at home, fog gray on the road. What went into the decision to change the look of the Lions?
Yeah, first of all, nothing against the past uniforms. We inherited those. They were a little, I would say, just not up to the standard that I'd like to set for the CFL and fan reaction. We were listening to, try to make something crisp and clean. Mm-hmm. And of course, you need CFL approvals for all of the artwork, et cetera. We kept this under wraps for over a year. And of course, with the gunmetals as well, we had a lot of chatter about that in the media. Those will probably still sprinkle in as our third jersey as well. So I think all three are just outstanding. And I showed my kids, I brought them home last night when I got back from Toronto, and they were, they had not seen them, and they were very excited about them as well, and their friends. So the youth is what we're after as well. I think us guys were sold on it. So I want to thank you guys for wearing them yesterday, and we're going to have a hell of a year.
Well, if we can make him look good, anybody can. You mentioned, Amar, your kids, my kids. What's the reaction been so far?
Absolutely fantastic. At first, some guys were looking at it saying, it looks a little Cleveland Browns-ish. But no, when you've got it in your hand and you're wearing it, it's black as night. It's they're called blackout jerseys. I mean, the black and the orange just pops off these things. We went with an enhanced number to make that number pop as well with the orange against the back, and it just looks awesome. So I can't wait to see these guys on the field on June 17th at kickoff. It's going to be awesome.
And the helmets stay the same as they were last year, right? The black.
Black, and if you noticed last year, we had a slight adjustment to the helmet. We got rid of that middle stripe deal. Cleaned them right up.
Nice and clean.
Amar, the big story football-wise, we'll get back to the Lions, but I want to get your thoughts on SFU, what's going on there, how you're helping out, how it affects the BC Lions, how it affects the CFL.
Sure. We're going to do everything we can. There's a lot of stuff going in the background I can't discuss publicly, but we're pushing hard. You saw the lawsuit start by the 5 students yesterday. That's excellent. We're going to be supporting wherever it's needed. We keep hearing it's not financial, it's not this, it's not that. But there is no reason why that we can see that the season should have been canceled. They should have been allowed to play it out. These 5 players and plus others, of course, are upset. The whole football world's upset. One of the quotes used in the football world was, this is like attacking NATO. You hit one university, you've hit them all. Everybody's on our side. The commissioner from the CFL is. Every university, we're having conversations with U Sports about trying to get something going here. Football can't go away at SFU. It just can't. If that means guys like me need to put in money, we'll do it. If that's the issue. Somebody tell me the issue. We understand the NCAA stuff. Okay, that's coming to a close. Probably not a bad thing at the end of the day. Let's get this university back playing U Sports where it belongs, I think, as well. What can I do to help? I'll do it.
Amar, I don't think we've talked to you since your schedule came out, and I saw a lot of 4 o'clock starts. I have to admit to you, I'm kind of sitting on the fence with 4 o'clock starts. Talk about what went into 4 o'clock starts.
Yeah, a few things there. We heard a lot of, and just personally, a lot of my friends that got kids that are small, the 7 o'clock to 10:15 is tough on a weekend night in the summer. People have things to do in the evening, and, in Vancouver, we have a short summer here, so you have your game, you can come out 2, 3 o'clock, you're out of there by 7, you can go have your dinner, do whatever you like, but you can enjoy the game under the dome, an afternoon experience. And we're trying something different as well to get more fans in, and the young ones where you can bring kids that are 3 or 4 years old to the game. And those are the fans I'm trying to develop. Get them on the field perhaps after the game, running around, throwing balls. That was really successful last year a couple of times. So that went into the thought pattern. You have your evening free, and, we've got 5 Saturdays like that and 1 Sunday. I think we play the Alouettes in July on Sunday at 4 o'clock, another nice one there. And then we've got 3 7 o'clock games in the fall. So I think the mix will be good. It's going to be fun. Let's give it a shot. And tell me why you're mixed.
Sorry. Rich.
Oh, just because football. I think I went to.
You stumped him, Amar.
No, at Empire there was one afternoon game on a Sunday.
There's more than one.
Well, there was more than one. But I'm not used to 4 o'clock Lions. I'm used to 7 o'clock. Even when we covered them, Donnie and I at BC Place, it was always 7:30. So it's just going to take time for me. That's all.
Yeah, and I think also, we have so much of the fan base coming in, on the trains, et cetera.
Right.
Look, at guys, I don't need to talk to you about what's going on with trains and safety and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so a little daylight stuff might make people say, shit, I don't want to take the train back at 10:30 at night. At 7:30, that's maybe a different conversation. And I think some of those things might resonate with families as well.
With that word you just used there, Amar, you just endeared yourself to every football fan in British Columbia. Fabulous job. Hey, also the Interior Express and Island Express ticket packages. How important is it for you to service the football fans outside of Vancouver?
Well, that factored in majorly as well, and I left that out for the 4 o'clock games as well. Partnering up with BC Ferries, Helijet. These types of experiences now for people, they can come over, not have to, spend a fortune on a hotel night in Vancouver, which is becoming prohibitive. So people can come to a day trip. We're going to help subsidize the buses. So just get over on the ferry. We got you there and back to the game with buses. So those things are going to, I think, really help reinvigorate the Island fan base for sure. And then others that want to drive down or come in from Kelowna for the night or for the afternoon, come watch a game. So I think that's going to really help assist those outer lying areas, and especially in Victoria across the water, my hometown. So I know the Island fans are really pumped up about it, and that's going to work well.
And a rumor is you're reuniting BTO for the home opening concert. Have I got that right? Any scoop there at all?
Give us something.
Well, I think last time, I think Dolly was shooting for "Tainted Love" by Soft Cell.
Yeah.
I want the Rolling Stones. I want Mick Jagger. Come on.
We are securing entertainment as we speak, and it's going to be something fun. Again, you can't please everybody. It's probably the most difficult decision I've got to make in life is this one, because certain guys are just going to go, "Oh, why do you choose that?" It's your personal preference is music, so we're going to do the best we can to make it fun, entertaining, and get that youth fired up.
Mar, you just said you can't please everybody. You can't always get what you want, I think is what you're saying. So and that's a clue. The Stones are coming, so we'll look forward to that. Hey, Amar, one more thing. Let's get serious for a second here. You said moments ago that you're willing to buck up for the SFU football program. Can you elaborate on that?
If that's an issue, not just myself, there's other business colleagues in Vancouver that are alumni there that feel the same way. We're having private conversations about this. I can't disclose numbers, but can certainly tell you that if there's a check to be written, and if that's the problem to save football, you've got a good network starting with Amar Doman here that will support it. So I'm calling them out right now to say, if that's a problem, let's talk. The problem is we just can't get a response that's anything else but political at this point, and it's frustrating, and I guess it's going to court.
Yeah. Amar, thanks for this. One more thing. What goes through your mind when you see Vernon Adams with his camp down in Washington State with a lot of Lions players?
I got Big Play VA on here.
Yeah.
Nice.
These guys are working hard off season. He's got a whole pile of the players down there. They're throwing the footballs. You probably see it on social media. This is a team, and this is a team to be reckoned with, and the chemistry is being built as we speak. I'm very, very excited about what VA is going to do here, and he's a great leader. We've also got a super strong backup in Dane Evans coming from Hamilton. He's been to 2 Grey Cups. This is a nice, well-oiled machine, and I hope we're going to have a hell of a season and compete hard this year for the Grey Cup.
Yeah, and Vernon has changed his number from 8 to 3, in case people were wondering about that. Amar, this has been fabulous. Thanks so much. All the best with the BC Lions, and I'm sure you agree, all the best with the SFU Red Leafs as well.
Guys, as always, thanks for the time here, and all the best to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.